Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Sorry, no, I gotta switch the. I gotta switch to that because I put my worst player in the slot for that drill. Yeah, but then like I jump into this game, Noodle, and every game, and I forget to I forget about it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert going to go to the air right away. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
So much for coming out throwing, as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Herbert now. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Kadarius Toney deep for KC. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
The Chargers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Yeah, he's got it.
That's how it's done, Noodle. Yeah, you weren't fully committed.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
Well, one of them you should have.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hey, listen, Noodle, great ad then.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
And this is what you've got to do against a
Noodle, man, you know who I am, baby.
and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll look to throw.
Love it.
It's incomplete, but there is a flag.
We're getting in your ass early, Noodle.
Coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside.
Yeah, well, I mean, they do have edge threat, you know. Both of them.
Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Davis now to return it. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over.
Gonna be tough, Noodle.
Field position. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This defense for the Chiefs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's Herbert. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And down inside the 15 he goes. Second catch for him today.
You like that play, Noodle?
First down. Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll.
I think I caught you in the middle of switching it or something. I don't know. You saw you like pinched them and they all like moved funny, and I get called high.
14-yard line. Herbert.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hayden Hurst, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I almost actually missed that, yeah.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Noodle, you know I'm him though, right?
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
Hey, you're doing your thing though, Noodle. You're doing good at this cycle, huh? 3-0.
This is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead.
Sure.
And they'll move it up to the 40. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better...
Oh, back, right back at you, Noodle. Right back at you. What happened?
32 on the play.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. There you go.
You come out throwing to start your own
Oh, man, that's a
drive.
crazy
And
throw.
not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
My boy Mac,
Talking
yeah.
about the defense for these Chargers. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down.
I was going to say, that guy's 93 speed. Like.
This first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a 2nd and 6. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're...
And a big loss here as he's taken...
Oh, my boy Bosa came to play.
That is now 2 sacks for him here.
I don't think you can make this, Noodle.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay at a 7-point game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors.
Yeah, you can't max it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They're all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage.
Sometimes you got to fling it though, Noodle, you know?
Lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. The 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
Jesus Christ, why is he so fast?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Right back to Dobbins on first. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throw left side complete.
That was so bad by me.
Good for just 3.
That was so bad by me, Noodle. I had everybody for a touchdown.
The next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot.
Yeah,
because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies.
I can go for this, right?
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert.
Oh,
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd down and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs first down as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want
I mean, you know, 2 edge threats, Noodle.
They've got to change their ball.
Yeah, I feel you. It's tough, right?
They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Michael Dana. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try to run for it with Dallas.
He can't run the ball,
no
apparently.
Chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he
All
hasn't
right.
missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Did we just fucking tackle him? Holy fuck.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Any questions of how they approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. He's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, man, these guys are so bad.
Just shy of the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him, AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for the first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game plan is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs' first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds ends up incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he'll take it across midfield.
Yeah, you gotta. I was gonna say, if you beam that, he's open.
Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter.
He fucked me up because I thought he was going on the out route, so that was a great play by you.
Even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given.
I made my read right away, and I still got fucking hit.
To get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Yeah, it was.
Herbert now. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same.
I needed that tube noodle. That guy's a breakout.
And he is paying it off in a big, big way.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's...
I literally just glitched out right there. What the fuck was that?
He wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play.
No, I legit just glitched out there. I was clicking X the whole time.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Buying time to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Stuffing him behind the line there. That's Deion Henley. Really nice play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
It's Kelsey on the ground. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs. Hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where
I just hit that dude wide open too.
But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the air again, Herbert. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. A handoff running left is Dobbins. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard.
He kind of scared me there with the user. I was like trying to figure out what you were going to do.
They've got another 1st.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. No gain.
No one's going to block for my boys.
Big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And And his kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
Well, Noodle, if you do win, it's because I literally could not score in the red zone.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they?
Yeah, that red zone D
If they scored a
just
touchdown
raped
there,
me.
those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And then we got a 3rd and 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
From a defense
Yeah, do your thing.
exactly what you want anytime they want to.
Even if it wasn't, I still would not get, like, you know what I mean? Like, I
They were
don't.
getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Pass taken.
How'd I know? How'd I know Derwin James was going to do nothing?
Being stopped just before the 35. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, they probably grabbed it. Nice.
Linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Pacheco.
Close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead. You're
Look
exactly
at the
right.
blocking, man. These guys should really kill
And
themselves.
he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this out past the 25. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Finds Johnston. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Now Herbert. That is caught.
Good game, Noodle.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I mean, it's good. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. It was a good game, though. It kind of sucks that you lost like that, yeah.
Right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start.
Well, good game, Noodle.
Get a knee at the end, and there's no better feeling for a team to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're